Good morning. It's the Friday now of the 2024 National Honey Show, and we have an amazing amount of different things going on for you today. I'd like to introduce Dale Gibson, who will be talking to us shortly about the Beecraft series of lectures, which happen on the Friday of the show each year. And our main lecture programme, starting off at 9:30 this morning, starts with Martin Guofer talking about honeybee pheromones, new discoveries, unsuspected roles. Steve Riley at 11 o'clock, the honeybee solution to Varroa. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, Alan Baxter is talking about Fit to Flight, a practical system for managing the Asian hornet. And we're hoping to have a chat with him about this new system, his new book, a bit later. And Jacques van Alphen will be talking about the paradox of the old queen leaving at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Parallel to that, we also have our series of workshops. Dale, would you like to tell us about the Beecraft lectures?
Yes, thank you very much, Val. Beecraft is the independent voice of beekeeping expressed through a magazine. We organise every year 4 Beecraft lectures. And this year, all of our lecturers are female. So I'm feeling like the lived experience of a drone inside a hive at this time of year, hoping not to get chucked out by the industrious females who are left behind coming into winter. But to give you a sense of what we've got to look forward to right now, in just about 20 minutes, we're going to have Nancy Ellis, Dr. Nancy Ellis, talking about the ways in which the single bee genome translates into 3 castes in the hive. And that's very much driven through the nutrition of the bees. So it's called a recipe book for honeybees in terms of their development in this unique way in nature. Secondly, coming up at 10 o'clock, we've got Dr. Jenny Roberts, who's from Lancaster University and is actually a doctor of mechanical engineering. So she's going to look at propolis from an engineering standpoint, as well as disclosing her results from a study of over 50 beehives with propolis extracted from them as a citizen science project in the UK. It's the largest ever of its kind. Then again, for us at 2 o'clock, we have a very exciting program. If AI is middle of everyone's media attention at the moment, this is going to be for you, because this is Dr. Emma Gardner from the Centre for Ecology and Hydrology, who is talking about her state-of-the-art modelling for bee forage and land use, and combining those two to improve bee outcomes over the long term. And then finally, we have Dr. Rajbir Kaur from Bristol University, who's going to be talking about the quality of nectar in the honeybee hive and the diversity of pollen as the 2 major factors in the development, welfare, and outcomes for our honeybees. So lots to look forward to. And Val has got a vast program of things which I'm going to offer her to expound on further, because the Honey Show is a big place. It's welcoming, it's got stands, it's got professional bodies. It can help you with anything related to honeybees, and you've got all the wonderful Honey Show exhibits to look at too. So it's a great family day, and do come and do see us here at Sandown Park. And if you come up to the Solario Suite, first floor of the grandstand, you'll find the Beecraft lectures there. Cheerio.
Thanks, Dale. Before we move on to the next bits of our exciting programme, we're going to go back to the competition that we had yesterday to win a National Honey Show pen. And if you remember, the special feature of this is that you can make notes on your tablet or your phone without getting it all sticky with your fingers that have just been examining the hive and what's going on in there. Dale needs to rush to his lectures, so we'll just say goodbye and thank you ever so much, Dale.
Thank you, Val.
So yesterday's question was, if you see a swarm and there's 100 bees, or you see a swarm with you think it's probably enormous 1,000 bees, Or if you see a swarm that's 100,000 bees, which one is more likely to be honeybees? And the answer is the honeybees are likely to be the most enormous swarm that you could possibly imagine. It is very possible that there's going to be a tiny swarm, but it's much more likely to be bumblebees if they've taken up space, for instance, in a bird nesting box. So the winner from yesterday's pen competition is Linda Earls from Bishop Stortford. So I'll be posting off a pen to her next week when we get back from the show. Today's question to win today's pen, and if you know the answer, please put it in the chat on the Facebook page. What distinctive colour are the legs of the Asian hornet? And as a special acknowledgement to this feature, the name of the hornet is going to be rebranded to describe it so that it's going to be easier to identify and know that you've got one. So answers, please, and we'll let you know who's won in tomorrow's early morning description of what's going on at the show. So we also have for you today some spotlight presentations. Alex Herzl, who we talked to yesterday, will be talking about her the science behind her art and demonstrating things. And she'll also be present on her exhibition stand, which is down in the Champagne Bar. Aston University will be talking about the quality of honey testing, fake honey. And then Vita Pharma will be talking about their approach to products that's going to help the honeybee industry. Bees for Development, their new CEO, is going to be talking and presenting. This will be in the afternoon. The future for their particular mission, which is helping people to help themselves by providing them with a means of income in developing countries. Hive 5 will be talking about their new invention, which has also been entered into the invention side. We have a class in the Honey Show exhibition. And Hivebeat will be talking about their system as well. So those are exciting things that will be happening in the upper foyer later on today. And then the other exciting thing that we've got going on today is a program for young people. We've invited some groups of people, and if you're interested in joining in this sort of thing next year, do please get in touch with Fiona, our General Secretary. And they will be following a program, a talk by Debbie Burney, who has been running a young person's bee club in the Croydon area for a few years. And she'll be bringing her children to the show tomorrow, and they'll be looking at their entries and having a look around the show and joining in all the activities. We have a quiz going on for young children that they can follow and find out things as they go through the hall. And then at their final resting point, the last question, they can collect a prize. And so, as you can see, there is so much going on today, you won't know which bits to join in. So do come and join us, come and see what there is going on. And I hope you have a great day, as we will, as ourselves, the team here. And we'll be seeing you, talking to various people throughout the day. So even if you're not able to come yourselves, keep an eye on your social media, like us, subscribe, share our posts, and we'll see you later on today.